Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We are almost 4 days, or Sundays, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, we are 4 days post show. My weight has gone back down to where it was originally at 231. It's not the lowest weight that I've been all prep, but it's the lowest weight I've been in a while. And I attribute that to me cleaning up the diet a little bit, me not consuming the artificial sweeteners that was actually containing calories, like I said in my last video. So I think I am looking leaner than ever, especially after consuming 2 gallons of water today so far. But I'm going to start with my new meal prepping video. This is what I'm doing now to eat a little bit cleaner. I am a little bit more hungry in the morning, so I get more meals in me, but a little bit of suffering. I mean, I only got like 5 weeks ago right now, so what's 5 weeks? So I'm going to start off by spraying a little bit of Spam on the pan. Then I have 6 whole eggs that I beat up into scrambled eggs. Just going to put that on there. Now all of this stuff I already have pre-weighed up to make it really easy for me. I did most of the prep work on Sunday. So, yeah, let me grab some containers out of the fridge quick. Alright, so in this container we have 1 serving of rice. In this container we have 2 servings of rice. This is my pre-workout meal and this is my post-workout meal. So, well, not the whole meal, but the carbs for the meal. Let me grab my lunch bag quick. Just sort of winging this video so I can sort of show you guys what I'm doing here. Was not really prepared to film, so you guys are getting raw and unedited footage. And I'm actually pretty full of energy. I think the pre-workout's still cranking through my system. So that's for the eggs. That's I still have 2 of my chicken and broccoli meals that I'll show you right now. So what I do is I just put 2 servings of broccoli with 2 servings of chicken, throw some mustard on there, and I have that twice a day. So that's only 270 calories for each one of these meals. So pretty small meals. I reuse containers because I'm the only one that eats out of them, and I'm only using broccoli. I mean, it's not like there's anything crazy that's going in there that's going to spoil, especially not with me keeping it refrigerated. Just cook up the scrambled egg. While that's cooking, I'm going to start off with, so this is my highest calorie meal of the day, and it's my second meal of the day. So what I do with it is I have 2 servings of 80-20 beef. Now, with the 80-20, I would prefer to go a little bit leaner, but I went to a butcher shop and got a cow butchered there, so I can't really accurately say exactly how much fat's in there. I take a paper towel after I cook it in the skillet, and I soak all the grease off of it as much as I possibly can to get that calorie count down. So it's probably actually leaner than 80-20, but that's the calories that I added up to, just in case. I'd rather overestimate how many calories I'm eating than underestimate. And if I start losing weight too fast, I know I can up my calorie count. And with me being this close to show, I'd rather lose weight too fast than not fast enough. So just trying to be safe with that. Eggs are almost done. Needs a little bit more. Let me grab a couple bags of broccoli. Alright, so if you're shopping at the grocery store, I like to get the bags of broccoli that have 4 servings per bag. Makes it pretty easy to calculate how much. And if you get with the Great Value brand, they like to skimp on it, so they don't go over at all. If they go over, it might be 10 grams max, so you got an extra 2 calories. So with this, I dumped the whole bag of broccoli in here. So 4 servings of broccoli, and then I dumped my little baggie of 2 servings of 80-20 beef. So it comes out to 224 grams raw, and the total calories for just the beef is 560 calories. I mean, red meat is extremely high calories, but I'm trying to get in some healthy fats as well. I mean, beef's not really healthy fats, but it's healthier than no fats. So now my eggs are done. Just go in and dice them up into scrambled eggs. And unfortunately, I have to go to work at a lot of times I'm leaving for work at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. So I really don't feel like cooking eggs up in the morning. I'd rather have hot eggs, but it's either I wake up an extra half hour early, cook my eggs, or get an extra half hour of sleep and have cold eggs. And I'll take the cold eggs. So this is pretty much just a basic run-of-the-mill bodybuilder style diet. I mean, there's nothing special about it. I'm just sticking to the basics. That way I know I'm not screwing myself over with holding extra water weight like I was at the last show. I do not want to come in and not be as conditioned as what everyone else is. I mean, as much as I enjoyed myself at the show, I still would like to be able to show my best package, if you guys know what I mean. 3-second rule. So it's time to suffer a little bit and try to get my skin thinned out. I'm still nowhere near where I want to be, but I'm definitely looking better than I have in a couple weeks, I think. Alright, let that cool off a bit before I put it in the fridge. In the meantime, what we're going to do is we're going to take the weight scale, the most important thing to have if you're trying to accurately calculate your calories. So turn it on. We're going to start off with our second bag of broccoli. And we're going to weigh out 170 grams of broccoli. $172, close enough. So that leaves us with 2 servings left, so we don't have to weigh out the second one. Dump that in there. There we go. Now I'm done with the weight scale. Now with each of these meals, with the broccoli and chicken, I have 2 servings of chicken with the broccoli. With these ones here, I'm having rice with it, so I am only putting 1 serving of chicken with that. Since they're my pre and post workout, I'm trying to get more carbs than I am really protein. So 1 serving of rice in one, 2 servings of rice in the other one. And that does not look like 2 servings. This looks like 2 servings. that. Now, I pre-cooked about 10 pounds of chicken up on Sunday. Put it into a big container. And the nice thing about meal prepping like this is you don't have to have like 50 containers in the fridge sitting all at once. You can have like a bunch of big containers and just weigh it out daily as you meal prep your containers. And I like to reuse the containers. It seems to save on dishes, less work, less headache. And the way I look at it is you're saving the environment. I mean, you're not using so much water washing the dishes day in and day out if you don't have to. Now, if you're using like sauces that are going to spoil and start smelling and stuff like that, by all means wash them. But I'm only using yellow mustard, and that's not going to start stinking. So, I'll get the chicken out. 1 serving per. And I like to take my chicken and cut it up into small bits. Makes it last a little bit longer, so you can't eat it quite as fast. Because I will sit there and wolf it down. This chunk of chicken I could literally eat in probably 30 seconds or less. I am not a slow eater by any means whatsoever. And if anyone else has that issue, let me know, because I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one with that issue. I know a lot of people have issues with not being able to eat fast enough. Like it takes them 2 years to eat. It'll take them 2 years to eat these bowls of food. But most of these bowls I can usually... I've been trying to slow down on how fast I eat, because you do feel full whenever it takes you like 15 minutes to eat. So I've been trying to slow down. It takes me, been getting about 10 minutes to finish off one of these containers, which is actually pretty impressive, because normally it'd take me about 2 to 5 minutes tops. I mean, that is tops. But the total calories and macros for this day of eating comes out to 300 grams of protein, 80.5 grams of fat, and I think 205 grams of protein, or 205 grams of carbs, I believe is the macros. I know the protein and the fats are accurate. The carbs, I know it's right around 200. I think it's just a hair over 200. So we have the pre-workout meals. I chop the rice up whenever I get to eat it. And then for the final meal of the day, which I'm not to yet, I either have the anabolic ice cream, the blueberry protein ice cream, or if it's getting late, like I don't get off work till late and I'm going to bed within half an hour to an hour, I don't like to feel super bloated when I get to sleep. So I will take 3 servings of a non-fat Greek yogurt and 1 serving of frozen blueberries. Mix that together, put it in the freezer for like 20 minutes, and then eat it. That way, like, because the anabolic ice cream, if you try to wolf it down like really fast, I mean, your stomach's distended, you feel miserable, you're so full. So I try not to eat that unless I have like at least an hour and a half to 2 hours to divide up into like 2 different meals almost. So that is my current diet right now. It comes out to 2,760 calories per day. I might have to up it. If I up it, I'm just going to add an extra serving of rice, maybe an extra egg in the morning. I don't want to shred too much weight off, but like I said, I don't want to lose not enough and not come in shredded. So I want to stick with this for at least the rest of this week and probably next week. Give it 2 weeks to see how I even out. If I keep on losing weight at an accelerated rate, I definitely will up it. But I want to give it at least 2 weeks. I do have a show in just under 5 weeks now. So, I mean, it's getting down to crunch time. I don't have too much time to mess around. I'm guessing my stage weight is probably going to be about 224 is where I want to be at. So I have about 7 pounds to lose. It's a good bit of weight to cut off in less than 5 weeks. Um, so we're going to see what we are able to do. I am currently doing I'm trying to get about 10 to 12,000 steps. And then on top of that, 30 minutes of 15% incline treadmill on 2.5 mile per hour. That's giving me a calorie burn of, according to my watch, it says like 3,400 calories a day. So I think that's on the low end. I think I'm actually burning closer to 3,600 calories daily. So I'm in about 1,000 calorie deficits, what I'm estimating. Like I said, I can't be 100% sure. Maybe my watch is right. Maybe it's wrong. Maybe I'm actually burning less. But that's what I am thinking, especially with the way I'm losing weight right now. Because right now I'm looking better now than I was right before the show. Yeah, so I mean, we're just going to keep on trucking along and see what we are able to do and accomplish. I am extremely excited to be able to step back on stage. I mean, I'm just itching to do it just for the sheer fun of it. I mean, I really enjoyed myself at the last show. I actually wasn't that nervous at all. So, but if you guys have any experiences with bodybuilding competitions, any dieting or anything, you want some tips, comment it down below. If you want to see more videos on the bodybuilding competition and how I felt backstage and different things that go on backstage, maybe a little bit about it, maybe some pump up tips or anything, by all means comment it down below. I can see about getting the video out for you guys. Also follow me on Instagram. I'm going to be putting up meals. I mean, you guys saw the meals I'm making now. If I make any changes, it's going to be on there. Physique updates as well, and just content about my journey as I'm going through with bodybuilding, trying to get the IFBB Pro card. So yeah, with that, I'm just going to get out of here and we eat one of my meals and go for a little walk. So until next time, I will catch you guys later.